Okay, so the first step that we're going to take is just drawing our design. So by now you should have gone online, you should have found some sources of inspiration, you should have an idea of what you want to build. And what we're going to do is we're just going to draw. If you've gone to the example page for this class, for this workshop, you'll see exactly what we're going to build, and we're just going to draw that. So you can use that to follow along. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, and again, this doesn't have to look pretty. You don't have to be a great drawer. This just helps you go through things a lot faster and see if you like the placement and if you want to move things around. So usually the first thing that you start off with is you'll just create an outline of the page or of the browser. This way you at least know kind of what you're working with. On this you can see that we have a navigation bar, so we're just going to separate that out. And we know that we're going to add color, but when we get to actually doing the wireframe on Cuckoo, that's when we'll start adding the color. But we're going to put company name up here. And again, you don't have to actually write words. You can just draw boxes. You can do squiggly lines. This doesn't have to be perfect. Now, the next thing that we're going to want is we're going to want to have an image at the top of the page. And we're going to actually want that separated out. So we want a line of separation. And we want a good chunk of space. And then we're going to have a picture. Now, it took a long time to find the right image to use for this page. Going online, I had an idea of what I wanted to put there, but I wasn't exactly sure. So I finally stumbled upon this picture, and it ended up working. So this is going to be a lot of plug and play, but I'm just going to make a basic drawing of what we currently have. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of drawing skills. And hopefully you know what it is that you're drawing. And we also are going to have some text that are talking about what our product is, and so we're just going to do that. And if you want, you can go ahead and create a box there. So that right there is essentially the top of the page. Now the next piece that we're going to have is we're going to have a sign-up form. And we have a box that's just going to announce that this is where the sign-up is going to take place. And I'm just going to write sign up just so that we have something that reminds us exactly what it is we're doing in this space. And for the sign up form, doing a sign up form, you want to make it as simple as possible. You don't want people to have to spend a lot of time getting onto your sign up list. And so for that, you can just use an email. And that's it. It keeps it very simple, allows you to communicate with them. And this is just a typical sign up. Right email, you have sign up, and there's your sign up form. We're going to actually, and normally on the class website, as you can see, it's more of a clean design. We're not doing a whole lot of separation. Only the main image is separated from the rest of the content. But in this case, we're pretty much going to finish up the page. And this is essentially all that we're going to build for the purpose of this course. And we're going to draw a line, and the bottom part is going to be, this is the bottom of the page where you put copyright information, where you can put about, you can have links to other pages within your site, and you can build that out as the site grows. But for now, we're just going to do the copyright 2014, and then your company. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to, that piece is going to be a little bit dynamic when we build it out using PHP, so that you don't have to constantly go back to the site in 2015 and update the copyright year. That'll just be done automatically and programmatically. So this is the drawing for the page that we are going to create. Hopefully you've been able to follow along. What I would suggest is if you're going to create your own design, by all means do it. but take the time to draw it out. It's going to make everything else that you do much easier. And when you go to Koku, it's going to help you use that tool to really visualize this. And once you have the image in Koku, when we move to the HTML and CSS, that's going to be essentially your blueprint for building out the website. So it's going to be very important. So again, this is the drawing that we have. And next step we're going to do is we're going to go to Koku, and we are going to make this into a real color page.